Okay, so welcome to presenting at Platinum Rank. As I reflect back to my own path in doTERRA, hitting Platinum Rank for me was really awesome, really exciting, because at that time I had been working with the same three leaders. My three leaders that I hit Platinum with, they were all my frontline leaders. For some of you, you may have by now dipped a little further down into your organization, and those people might be your qualifiers. However, it's working with those same three legs, and throughout the journey to now, to gold, you have started to cultivate probably a bit of an idea of your vision, your mission, your purpose, how you're showing up for people. You might even have noticed that there's a pattern in the type of person that you attract to your classes, maybe even to the business opportunity. So I think it's important at this current rank you're at, as you go for Platinum, to journal on that if you haven't before, to really be clear on what you're here for and who you're here for. Because from Platinum and beyond, you're going to start to bring a lot of your vision and your mission to life. And a lot of that works its way into how you present. So I want to cover off some of the key points you'll want to be mindful of as you are stepping into the Platinum leadership rank. So number one, by now you have likely presented a lot of classes, a lot of different types of classes. You've likely been out launching builders on your team. So you've gotten pretty good at speaking. And, this would be a great opportunity for you to check in with yourself, record yourself presenting to people, and notice your isms. Notice how you feel listening to you speak. I think that this is a really helpful way to really understand the experience people have when they come across us or they're in one of our classes. And what you want to be looking for in yourself as you go for this rank is that you are very confident, that you are poised in what you're presenting, and that you speak very clearly into the opportunity that exists within our business. Because from here on out, you will notice that you will be attracting more builders to your team, to your journey, because they will see what you have done, and they will know that you can confidently guide them in their own business path. So being able to articulate your vision and talk about that during presentations and during classes, I personally love to open up with that, and then I will also circle back near the end of the class to really help people understand what I stand for, what I believe. A great book that you may have read by now, but if you haven't, is Start With Why by Simon Sinek, where he really talks about how people join you and buy from you because they believe what you believe, not just because you have something they need. So I really feel it's important at this rank to be clear and confident about who you are and what you have to offer people in terms of community. A strong close at your classes as a platinum, as a gold or a platinum rank leader is really important, because you're not only able to speak to some of the sales processes that people that are brand new to the business might have some fears around. You've done this. You've been talking about all the various kits people can start with, and you probably by now are feeling a lot more confident closing a class. But one of the things you'll want to be really watching for in yourself as you're presenting is that you are confidently speaking to the higher price point kits, because you will have an audience of people, and there's always a couple at your classes who are very interested in the business opportunity. And so just some key points, when you're closing out a class, you want to speak to the higher kits first and use language that helps people understand that if they are looking to build the business, this is the kit that people enroll with you. And your language is always very confident, as if it's going to happen, right? And the other thing is you are teaching the teachers now, right? So you are actually teaching all of the up-and-coming builders that you will have on your team how to present with confidence. So, a couple of the other things you want to be mindful of in this is that when you are having a class, that you are emotionally connecting with the people at your class. And again, you're modeling for your up-and-coming builders how to create the kind of experience and warmth that you want to have at your classes. And this is this is definitely a skill when it comes to networking. It is helping people feel comfortable as they move through the journey of the sale. So those are things you want to really be mindful of at this rank when you're presenting. The other things under the presenting category is you want to look for opportunities to bring your team together and to give your leaders a stage. Because remember, at this rank, it's less about you and it's much more about how you can give your leaders a stage and start to develop their confidence in their role. So holding events, whether that be monthly or quarterly, and having your up-and-coming leaders present is a great idea. Or having educational events that your team can invite their prospects to again, bring the group together, bring the community together, and all the while presenting yourself as a confident leader with a vision and a mission to bring a community together around a common goal. So these are some concepts to get you thinking about if you haven't done that up to now. But I think one of the most helpful ways to know what you're meant to do is to, number one, reflect on your story, your life, your journey up till now. What do you know? What have you experienced that you know you can truly help people with? Especially when it comes to leadership, what lessons have you learned? And this is one that I learned personally. When I first started building doTERRA, I didn't know anybody here in Canada who was doing it at the time. So it was very much about me pushing that forward. And it was right around the rank of platinum that I realized I need to step away. I need to help empower my leaders and help their gifts come to the table. Because then this is going to be a joyful business for them to build. And one thing you may not know, many of your leaders likely look at you and don't think they're going to be able to do what you've done. So your key, your focus at this rank is to be able to bring out the gifts of your leaders and really give them the opportunity to start emerging and shining and presenting themselves. And so as a focus, under the presenting category, this is what you really want to be thinking about as you go for platinum rank, bringing your 3 potential silvers together and helping them row with you and giving them those opportunities to shine.